Hello, and welcome to the documentary. I'll be asking people around Bristol to see if they are aware of their own carbon footprint and what their effect is on the environment.
Hello. Are you aware of 6.4 million tons of plastic being dumped in the ocean yearly?
I am aware, yes.
Yeah?
And it's a very sad fact, but yeah, I am.
Yes, I am.
I didn't know that figure, but I'm aware there's a lot. Yes.
Not in terms of the weight, but I am aware that there seems to be an awful lot, yeah.
How much do you think this affects the wildlife?
I think it affects it hugely.
I think massively. I mean, already, like, we see so many species going extinct at such a fast rate. If you just look around, you can, see.
I'd imagine a huge amount, especially if you're going down to the microplastics. We're finding a lot. We're finding out how much that's getting into our animals' our system inside the animals. A lot of that, I presume, is by accumulating to a certain extent. So how that's then feeding its way up the food chain to us, I don't know.
You seem to know a lot.
a little bit. I studied it a while ago, environmental management, back at uni.
Oh damn!
Well, obviously it's been a long time since then, so I try and keep up to date with some stuff.
Massively, I would have thought. I've seen creatures who swallowed bits of plastic or tied up with bits of plastic. Yeah, big problem.
Yeah. Did you know 1 million birds die per year, as well as 100,000 sea mammals and turtles?
I didn't know the numbers, but I knew there was quite a lot, yes.
Wow. Yeah, that's a lot more than I would have thought, to be honest.
How does this information affect you?
I am very aware. It's made me very, very aware in terms of what I do with plastics and what we can do about plastic, to be honest. It's a massive problem. We do need to do something about it, and fast.
It makes me feel sad, and it makes me worry for the future. And what a sad world I live in without wildlife. And also we need wildlife, to sustain our lives as well. Yeah.
So I run a construction company that specialises in natural materials and ecological materials. So we're often trying to work out ways of reducing our plastic usage, and knowing the effect that's happening throughout the wildlife is definitely something that leads us to make the kind of decisions we need to make.
I've already, in my work and in my sort of personal life, I've been trying to reduce single-use plastic massively in my home and workplace.
Are you aware of your own carbon footprint and how much you affect the environment?
I am aware. I'm actually quite hyper aware of it. I think about it a lot. I mean, I try and take public transport, and I'm also vegetarian, so I don't eat meat. So yeah, I do think about it a lot. Yeah.
Right, damn. You're pretty woke then.
Always trying to change. As I say, I do drive a diesel van. There's not much I can do about it at the moment. We'd like to upscale to electric cars when we can, but they're not in the second-hand market yet at our level. So like I say, try and cycle the bike as much as possible, or just not use the van where possible, So it does influence me.
Wow. Again, a lot more than I would have anticipated, but there you go.
Yeah, it's normally how it goes. Everything seems to be, exponential.
Yeah. We can't imagine how much, to be honest.
Yeah. Knowing this information, has it affected your perspective, and are you going to change anything going on?
I'll probably try and work a bit harder in terms of my carbon footprint and what I can and can't recycle. So I'll probably think more about it now.
I would like to go vegan, fully one day, and also I think I need to try hard to cycle more. But yeah, apart from that, yeah. So
just general transport.
And also diet, and also fast fashion and stuff, I think affects a lot of things. And I think talking to people about shopping secondhand and stuff.
I think I'm already been thinking about it quite a lot recently, and I work in an organic farm shop, and we're doing we're doing refillables more and more, and people aren't using plastic bags and stuff like that. So.
Tell me more about that. That's actually quite interesting.
Yeah, well, there's quite a few shops in Bristol that do refills and stuff. We're just a tiny shop. We sell mainly organic vegetables and things, but generally in the last 2 years, I'd say, we've just made a massive effort to cut down all single-use plastic in the shop. To buy things in glass when it's possible, and have returnables and stuff like that. So it seems to be doing our bit.
As shown beforehand, problem isn't trying to get people to know about it, because everyone knows about what's happening with the environment. Everyone is aware. The main goal here is to try and get people to act upon it. In the interview, people had already started to act upon it, but there are many people who haven't. Just by having people not litter and not do that stuff really does benefit everyone. And I think we should have more luxuries to make it a bit more convenient to be eco-friendly. For example, having more recycling bins around towns and around areas, because having more recycling bins makes it more accessible for people to do, so they don't think, oh yeah, let me just put it on the floor, it's easier. Having all of these other options really helps people with the convenience, and because it's convenient, people will follow through with it. We can save millions of animals and stop many animals from going extinct. We can do it, and we can save our planet for future generations.